Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another Mandate of Heaven preview video. Today we'll be covering Liu Bei. Now he's a returning character. He'll be starting in year 182, and we're going to go over his faction start for this Mandate of Heaven start date. He is still our virtuous idealist. Starting situation is now hard, and he's still a commander with a public order boost of 4 and 50% upkeep for militia infantry, which is very strong. His faction specialization is still unity. It increases your prestige, increases your income, also gives you additional administrator slots, and you get unity from releasing enemy captured units and also by having your generals like you. So satisfaction is key and companionship is key. Unique features is still the E Archer and E Marksman. These are both excellent melee capable range units. They're weak against cavalry. They're okay. Not my favorite unit, but it's fine. They also have the Shuhan tax collection building. So basically you gain more peasantry income and suffer less public order from this tax collection building chain than the standard one. And with the introduction of fervor, I think there will be some changes to it too. So I'll take a look at it in game once we get ourselves a settlement. We still have unify, ability to unify with other factions starting from the game, and integrate. We can integrate Han Empire settlements with our ability using unity. And that's about it. Not much to cover. Very familiar with this faction. We're still going to be doing legendary 40 minutes. And let's jump into the game. Alright, we're loaded up in here. We are virtuous idealists, born of a poor family in Zhuo County. You lost your father at a young age, although a relative of the imperial family. You had to weave straw mats and sandals to support your family. While somewhat disinterested in studying under your mentor Lu Zhi, you love to hunt and play music. Now you seek to serve the Han in any way possible. So we have to travel the land in service of the Han, and do not be quick to take territory, and you will be rewarded for your services. So we start out without territory, and once again we're beating up Shen Shi. Don't know what he did to CA, but everyone gets to beat up Shen Shi. And he's in this looter army in front of us. We have the Han Empire to help us, and we're alone. We start the game absolutely alone. We don't have our brothers because you don't meet them until the Yellow Turban threat appears, and we don't have any legendary gear as well in terms of weapon because we forge those weapons with our brothers after we meet them. And we also don't have any traits, so these will be event triggers for you to pick traits. Quite cool. I wish they did this with all the new traits that you gain in the game. We still have our legendary armor, so we still have encourage and minus 15% retinue upkeep, so that's nice. Combined with the fact that we have 50% on militia infantry, that's 65%. And since we start out without any territory, as you can see, we start out with this boost called Regionalist Faction. Minus 50% retinue upkeep, faction-wide, plus 50 forage military supply when in unfriendly territory. So this means all our militia infantry are going to be free because we have minus 50 from our passive bonus, minus 15 from our armor, and another minus 50 from this bonus. So minus 115. So if we recruit any militia infantry units, these three, the upkeep will be free. Free. And that's nice. And here we have our auxiliary item. Not a bad haul. Extra campaign movement range is very nice. Okay, we're just going to pop these on. We only have one character, so there's not much to think about here. I do want to switch his sword over to this. Just feels better when he has a dual weapon. Looks more like the Liu Bei that I know. And other than that, we can't trade because we don't have any territory. Well, we can't trade deal, but we can definitely use our ancillary items that we got to trade for items that other factions spawn with. So you can always take a look if you want. But for the purpose of our preview, we're not going to take it too seriously and going to ignore this part. So we're going to just jump back in and get this battle done real quick. We're going to save some time and just delegate these. Alright, so we beat them. We captured Shen Shi. Well, it's nice we captured him and get a little bit more money. And for Liu Bei, you usually want to build up your unity. Early on, I guess for us, it's not that important, but we're still going to go with this. It's not important because we don't have a settlement, so rushing for that first tier right here, for that first administrator slot, is less important. I'll get 1,000 gold, good for that. And they want us to recruit 6 units. We currently have 5, and we get another 1,000 gold. And it want us to visit our mentor Lu Zhi in the small city of Henei. We can do that. So I'm going to do some recruiting, but first we're going to do some moving first. We want to go towards our mentor over there. Just want to reach it, but we're going to go as far as we can. It's probably this point right here. And then we're going to alter our army composition a little bit. We're definitely going to recruit some new units. We're going to recruit at least 1 more Zi militia, because most looters have a lot of cavalry, as we have learned. So we're going to pop in 2 of these. I don't really like E-marksmen. They're just expensive. Even though with a 50% discount, I feel like it's better if we just swap them with regular archers. And that's it. We'll keep the cavalry. These are very useful. And we'll probably... yeah, we'll probably do a balanced comp. So, hold on. To make it look prettier, we're going to do this. 2 on top, 2 on bottom. And that's it. We're going to get a little extra income boost because of that movement right there. And we can continue after... yeah, I want that movement speed. I was thinking about replacing it with the water clock to get the replenishment, but it's fine. Let's continue. Alright, next turn. We finished this mission, got 1,000 gold. We can still recruit characters even though we don't have territory. Not interested in anyone though. Unless someone unique pops up. Probably not gonna care. Alright, I just want to get just into the range. There we go. Okay, just get into Henei small city. Looter spawns. We're going to aid him by destroying or engaging Yuan Hao's army here. Another 1,000 gold once we do that. We're just going to stand here, wait for him to attack us. In terms of reforms, we start out with this one right here, resettlement incentive. It's nice, doesn't really help us. We can get trade routes, but we can't trade without a commandery. And we can't really get income boost, so it's kind of forcing us to go to the red tree. I've been doing this a lot just because I want to play new stuff like the deployables, but it's not game breaking. I think for a lot of my other previews, it probably made more sense if we got a trade route early on. But for Liu Bei's case, we don't have a commandery, so the red one's definitely better. And that's it. We can just let them come attack us. Oh my god, that guy ran away. Alright, our first event mission, the mulberry tree. When you were but a child, you had a mulberry tree growing in your garden. The tree was over 50 feet tall, and it was shaped uncannily resembling the canopy of a chariot. To many, including yourself, this foretold of fame and honor in your future. However, to your uncle, this was a sign that you could cause great tragedy. So this story is mentioned in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms that Liu Bei grew up, and in the courtyard there was a giant mulberry tree. I don't think it's in his house, but in his town. And the tree's canopy resembled a canopy of a chariot, more like the chariot for the emperor. So he would stand under it and make a statement of how he can be one day be an emperor. And this is a sign that caused great tragedy because it's kind of treasonous to make that statement. But the whole point here is we're going to pick our trait. We can follow the story and get kind, or we can pick the other one and get tranquil. So this obviously has more stats, plus 8 points total here, plus 12, plus 5% armor, plus 3% replenishment. Seems very good, but for kind, you get the plus 5 satisfaction, which I think is the most important thing for Liu Bei's faction, because you need that boost for unity. And also, since we're playing on legendary, this is essentially half a concubine or half a philosopher. So I'll be taking the story here, going with fame and honor. Now the problem is that looter ran off, which is really annoying. Right, I need him to fight us. I don't have time to chase him. Hopefully he come attack us at this end turn. And we finally got ourselves one trait, but let's continue. Okay, that guy's just running deeper and deeper. Alright, we gotta pick if we want to... Okay, the excellent student. As a young man, your mother has sent you to study under the great scholar Liu Bei. However, you are far more fond of carousing with music and hunting. On a sunny day, one sunny day, your friend and fellow student Gong Sun-dan asked you if you want to ditch lessons and go into the village, and we can go party or study. We're gonna go party. Historically accurate as well, so build a relationship with Gong Sun-dan. Don't really think Liu Bei will survive the early game, to be honest. Alright, but I'm super annoyed that the looter is just running away. It's really delaying our other mission. Look at him go. I mean, I guess we can go on march and just try to catch him. Like, we can only catch him to a certain point. It's not like we can actually stick up on him. Ooh, Xun Yu. Okay, see, that's a character we would like to recruit. He's also burnt, and yeah, we're gonna grab him. We're gonna just keep him on our court for now, and hopefully they come attack us, because this is annoying, to be fair. Okay, so the good news is they didn't run any farther. The bad news is I think he's in ambush mode right in front of us. Alright, we're going to pick another trait. Gift from Liu Deren's father. But doesn't matter the story. We basically have to pick humble, which we'll get another 1,000 gold for. Or charismatic, which we'll get +5 satisfaction. This is nice. I like this. But I think for the purpose of demonstrations, maybe we'll follow the story the whole way here. But if I'm playing it, I'm probably going to pick this one because this completes the other half of the concubine or philosopher. And humble doesn't really help us, to be fair. Basically picking it for the 1,000 gold. Yeah, let's follow the story. Let's just be boring here. Alright, can we trigger this ambush? There we go. We finally caught him. This took forever. Just gonna delegate this fight. Alright, we'll get unity. Right, we just need to complete the mission. We don't need to actually kill him. See, the reason why this is annoying, because our next mission is to head all the way back to Pingyuan. And this would have been a lot easier if he engaged us here rather than all the way here. This might ruin our campaign, to be fair. Because we're getting closer and closer to the Yellow Turban rebelling. And once they rebel, they're going to start attacking us. And we really don't have a home or army yet. So that's going to be tough. Let's continue. So we're stuck in enemy territory. Ah, last trait. We're going to just go with the story and pick Fraternal. Alright, the rebellion's happening soon. Got to get ready for it. Let's get back on Liu Zhi's land so we can replenish. Hopefully he can beat Zhang Bao. We have a level up. Nice. We're going to grab intensity. We're going to go down this way. We're basically going to grab all the leader traits. These 4 right here. Not going this way because this clarity is useless. Any new characters? Nope. Let's continue. Okay. People person. Okay, extra satisfaction. That helps. So he's less happy now because he's sitting there doing nothing. But let's say if we grab him and he's happy, he'll contribute to unity. But because he's unhappy, we're actually losing unity. Simple solutions, we can just grab him and put him in the army. first let's move. We need to get to Pingyuan, but the problem is, you can see Zhang Liang's already taken it. We wasted 2 turns looping around. We're gonna recruit him. Oh, he and Liu Bei doesn't get along. Interesting. Well, these units are free. And since we're headed into Yellow Turban territory, I think we should just pile on the units. We might even want to recruit a new general. Someone who can build a front line for us, perhaps. Mizhu? More archers? I don't think more archers is going to help us against Zhangnan, though. But Mizhu is historically part of our faction. Well, what we can do is let Liu Bei take care of the front line. These can absorb arrows. And we'll actually recruit Mizhu as well. Alright, let's do this. Don't know if that army's gonna work, but let's hope so. We're gonna grab our deployables. And we're gonna continue. Alright. This is the summer, so Yellow Turban started. Alright, we're officially at war with the Yellow Turbans, which will make our trip into Pingyuan a little bit more interesting. Lady Mi, our wife, our historical wife, has abandoned Tao Qian's faction. We could recruit her and just marry her. We are single. I was hoping that we could do the unification mission with Tao Qian, but I guess things can't wait. But first, let's continue moving. We need to get closer to that mission. We're so delayed. At least 2 turn delayed because of all this. And then 2 turn this way, 2 turn that way. So we're like 4 turns delayed. Huangshao's on the map. Kind of want our wife. Let's grab her. Oh my god, Tao Qian married her. What? Old man Tao Qian. Okay. We're gonna divorce. And then marry and spend all our gold on this. Make her our heir. That way her authority points also contribute to our happiness. Gonna boost her authority as much as we can. Ah, the replenishment clock. We should have given this item out earlier. And we should have given this out before we recruited for discount. It doesn't need to be on Liu Bei. Right. There we go. Alright, we're gonna head over there next turn. Oh, look who we got. Okay, so faction, succession, doesn't matter. Tiao Mao's dead. That's basically what happened. We need to defeat 3 armies or garrisons from the following subculture: Yellow Turbans. And the Oath in the Peach Garden. So harvest season of 184. Very nice art. Basically we get Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. We don't get their weapons. Interesting. Maybe we do after we beat 3 armies. So what we should do is reorganize our army a little bit. We're gonna put Guan Yu and Zhang Fei in the same army. Well, they can't move right now. That's the problem. We'll give Zhang Fei reach. Have him lead an army. Or have Guan Yu lead an army. They both could get reach. They could both lead an army, to be fair. Liu Bei can be sitting in the back of one army. Let's grab reach here. Right, morale when attacking. Let's go this way. Not sure. Do we really need unstoppable in the beginning? Basic cause terror. This is what we really want. This is like enemy general killer. But I don't like the skills on the bottom. Yeah, I think this is the best way. We have to go back to the top row. More efficient. Just get this a lot later. And Zhang Fei can also pick up reach. We can move him out. We can do a merge. Do they get along? Seems so. Seems like they don't mind each other. And then we can merge these two. Okay, it doesn't matter if he doesn't get along. You're gonna lead here. We'll keep these. We'll just give him... Oh, we don't have enough money. Alright, at least we have a good army composition. We're going towards basically all militia infantry, and I guess we're headed over to Pingyuan for the big fight. Let's continue. Alright, Liang Rebellion also happened. The horse merchants. Okay, so we don't need to do any mission to get our weapon. Just the very next turn we get our legendary gear. Oh, they just auto-equip? Nice. Cool, okay. So we gotta get Liu Bei into this county for the mission. There we go. 1,000 gold. And what else? We just gotta kill Yellow Turbans now. Okay. So I think it's because the Yellow Turban control this, or else it should be a looter that pops up. But regardless, now it feels like we have the freedom to do what we want. We could sail back and just put an end to Huangshao right away and start out in Dong. Yeah, now it seems pretty free. Or we can go attack Zhangliang in Pingyuan. Depends on how we want to approach this. I think we're going to go back to Dong. Or, alright, let's try something new. Let's go forward. We're going to go together. Alright, let's continue. Alright, we're going to have Zhang Fei's army lay siege to the town. And then we're going to pull Guan Yu's army closer before we delegate this fight. This is fine. And we just have to delegate this. We'll occupy. Forced migration. Do we want population here? We don't really want decreased recruitment, so we're going to do nothing. And population in the industry commandery really doesn't really matter. I want to be close enough. No, cancel. To ambush. See if we can pick anyone off. And we finally have some income. Fervor's really tough here. Alright, we can probably demolish this one. And we probably want a wall, so we probably want to upgrade this. Although it's quite expensive. Lady Mi can boost fervor. Do we really need to lose the fervor? I'm not sure. Let's see. So it's 100 fervor, so the effect is what? Bad population, bad public order. I don't know what's going to happen in 100 fervor though. Huh. Well, I definitely want her on assignment for something. Peasantry is kind of pointless here. So I guess we can do this. We'll lose some income, but there's not much income to speak of anyways. We'll lose 33% of this. Actually, I'm going to go tax collection, and then I'm going to build a tax collector here too. Alright, we got clothes. Mijul can wear something. And let's continue. Alright, Zhang Yan's on the map. And that army actually ran into our ambush. We ambush failed and they just ran away. Zhao Yun. Okay, our roster is just loaded. We don't need these. These cost too much. We can replace these with we'll just delete these for now actually. Because we're not regionalist anymore, so our retinues are not free anymore. They cost half price. Okay, our economy is down the drain. We might actually be in trouble here. We can trade. Except for Liu already used up all his trade routes. It's a little awkward. We'll just keep fighting then. I don't want to shred down the army with the potential of Zhangnan being nearby. We just have to get rid of some of these more expensive units, I think. But we still want cavalry. A little rough, but let's go hunt these guys down. I think they'll fight us. Yep. I think I'm gonna fight it just to save on the casualties and then cut it out. We'll get Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei to destroy them basically. So see you guys at the end. Alrighty. That was simple. As things should be when you have Zhang Fei and Zhao Yun in an army. Look how many they killed. And the duel too. Kind of embarrassed. We got his item. He retreated before he died in the duel, so we'll get the item from him. Unity? Yeah, we'll get Unity. So I think for our mission, we need to beat back one more Yellow Turban army. Zhang Bao somehow here. I guess he traveled with us, because we saw him take this. Oh, I guess we took it back. Interesting. Lucha's doing well. Anyways. I'm not interested in attacking him yet. I want to know what's going on over here. So we're actually going to pull this army back into the city. I want to take a peek here. Okay, so he's not in this county. I think it's safe. I'm not sure where Zhangliang is. That's why I'm kind of... Oh, he went south. Okay, so I think it's safe to take it. We'll just delegate this. Alright, that's the third army from the garrison. We got 2,000 more gold. We need to capture one more county. Okay. Almost perfect. Oh, seal of prefecture for Anxi County. Okay. Wait, wouldn't the event... Okay, this is interesting. I think, according to the story, it's a little bit different. Alright, so we're given the seal to it, even though, you know, we took it ourselves. So we're going to go with tax collection. Everything's the same, except for we get -3 fervor from this building. So it's not anything different. Not a bad building chain, to be honest. We need to get this to a small city and start taking some of these reforms. But first, let's pull them back to the city. We can try to trade. I don't know if we can actually trade with anyone. We need to get some money, to be honest. We need... I want this one. Let me think. Let me think. Which one's best right now? She can pick up this for authority. Guan Yu can use some more resolve. I kind of want to... we need to save our money. We're poor. We need to basically fight people off and get territories. Alright, I think we're just gonna go for the standard Onyx Dragon. Actually, hold on. Sorry, guys. Need to also check for trade. Alright, Hanfu is willing to trade with us. He might be dead soon, but if he doesn't die, this could help us a lot. Right, so it's 204 from this plus another 154. We also need to somehow reach Liu Yu. I guess our first main enemy is over here. And that's it. Let's pick the reform. I think we'll go here. We'll get commerce income. It just doesn't help us. That's the problem. If it helps us, I'll just take it. No problem. We can also just try to go for replenishment, which could help us a lot too. This is useless. I don't think we should go this way. Problem is we don't have any commerce income. We could go for this 10% industry boost. Or spend 900 and go for this. And get these 3. Yeah, let's go this route. At least we can upgrade the state workshop a few times. Alright, nothing else we can do. We just gotta tough it out here in Pingyuan. Let's continue. Well, there goes our trade partner. We should have asked for flat cash instead of per turn cash. Right, bribery gets you nowhere. So this is the continuation. So official arrives demanding to see you. When you're alone, he asks you for a payment to not report you to the government and strip you of your titles. Your brother Zhang, who has been drowning his sorrows in a bottle, hears of this injustice, ties the official to a post and flogs him viciously. You think it's best if you resign your commission. Okay, so this is the follow-up to the prefecture story from before. This is following the same storyline as Romance of Three Kingdoms so far. She has a nice armor, but we're not in a position to get that armor from her. We need to somehow make more money. I want to attack Zhang Bao in Bohai. So what I'm going to do is first pick off this army. We'll just delegate this. Alright, we'll get Zhang Fei over here. And then we'll move Guan Yu up a little bit. We gotta go together to take care of him. Get out of his range a little bit. I think this is fine by itself. Alright, we're gonna hang in here and go to next turn. Alright, Yingxiao's faction also got destroyed, it looks like. Yep. Alright, no important. We're gonna try to grab that. Zhang Liang is headed farther south. He's taking Taishan, so he's over here. He was here, here, here. Isn't he supposed to be defensive? He's very aggressive right now. Alright, I want to see if Zhang Bao is still sitting there. He is. Okay, so we're gonna go together. I think we can actually get him this way. We put him in siege. Then Zhang Fei can get close enough to reinforce. And then we can just brute force this. Yep. I'm gonna just delegate. We could definitely fight this, but there's no reason. I think want to end this one pretty quickly. Alright, and we wiped out Zhang Bao's main army. Heavy cost. Capture Pei Yuan Shao. Is gonna grab his bow. We'll take that. Occupy. 2,000 gold. More importantly, opens up a trade route with Liu Yu, hopefully. That's what we really need. And we want cash. We're just so poor. Okay, give us flat cash then. He has so much land. I guess it's really underdeveloped. Okay. Much better. Give him the bow. Give him the water clock. We should still go this way, even though we don't have any siege weapons yet, but we will. Now, Zhang Fei, we're gonna dash for this one, and we're gonna take the top route. Liu Bei leveled up. Flexibility. Oh, also, Mi Zhu leveled up. Now, Mi Zhu probably be best as administrator. So we're probably going to get him scholarship and then go to intuition. We're going to probably sub him out for a better strategist in the future. And let's take a few more turns, even though I think things are pretty set at this point. We're going to get faction support and then flexibility on her as well. Understanding can wait because we already recruited most of our armies. I think at this point, I think we can end this one. It'll be a little short, but it's fine. I mean, we established our base, and the rest of the missions just to eat into Zhang Bao's territory. It should be very easy now. We wiped off his first premium army. And then with the combined strength of our generals plus militia units, I think it would be fairly easy to end this mandate war. It'd be pretty easy for us to wipe out Zhang Bao and Zhang Jiao. And then we can just wrap up, take Liu Yu's land as we go into empire mode, and then we'll start off in this corner and work our way down. Seems pretty simple. I think the hardest part is our first battle before we get to the point where you get Zhang Fei and Guan Yu. I think if you time it off where you appear in Pingyuan before you get those brothers and the legendary items that come with it, and Zhang Bao's army just happened to come through Pingyuan at the same time, and Yellow Turban War starts, then you might be in a lot of trouble. So I think what you want to do playing as Liu Bei is to not rush too much into Pingyuan, especially if you see that you're about to hit the Yellow Turban Rebellion timer. Avoid that period, stay safe, get your brothers, and then start fighting. And I think one of the other things we could have fixed is not taking Pingyuan so early, because we lose the regionalist bonus. Then we don't have any 50% discount. Our economy is kind of in the ruins right now, but we can get out of this pretty easily once we start picking up Zhang Bao's land. So it's not a big deal. Having this strong army does help. And all those missions giving you 1,000 gold, 2,000 gold also help. I quite like how you can pick your own traits. Even if it's between two choices, I think if the game offers that type of, build your own character type of playability to all your characters as they pick up new traits, it'll be more fun. They don't even have to give you a backstory. If they just let you pick between two, you just feel like you have more control on how your character develops. So I hope they move into that direction going forward. Other than that, I feel like the start is decent. It's probably easier than the start over here in the base game in 190 because you're surrounded by Cao Cao and the likes. Here you are in the heat of things against the three Zhang brothers. but clearly the three brothers of Liu Bei, Zhang Fei, and Guan Yu is much stronger. Plus, we get to pick up the likes of Zhao Yun, which is really nice. He's only 16, so basically he came of age and come to our pool, and I think that's going to happen a lot for most of your playthroughs because he has a fondness to Liu Bei. And we get characters like Xun Yu, who's burnt. He doesn't like anyone in our faction, but at least we can still use him. And one minor thing, why is Tao Tian marrying our wife? That's something I don't like. But things are looking pretty historical except for Xun Yu, but it's nice fun. It's all fun playing a sandbox game. So hope you guys enjoyed this guide. We'll see you tomorrow with I don't know who yet. I'll pick someone tonight, and we'll put in another preview, 2 more previews tomorrow. I'm trying to do 2 a day until the release so that we get every faction done. So let me know how you enjoyed this guide and how your Liu Bei campaign is going to look, and also who you want to see next in the comment section below. See you all next time. Bye!